Hey everyone, this is Paul from Common Touch of Fantasy, and this is 2014 year wrap-up. I am 2 books away from finishing 40 books for 2014. Woo! 40 is a good number for me, considering at the beginning of the year I wasn't reading a whole lot. I was reading, but I wasn't reading as hard as I am reading now. And I'm happy with this. This is the first year and a long time that I took my reading seriously. Last year I started reading more again, and then this year I stepped it up. 40 books this year, and my main goal this year was to finish the Wheel of Time series, and I did. I finished it. I started with book 5, The Fires of Heaven, and I went from there on because I read books 1 through 4 twice before in the past. So the furthest I got in that series was Lord of Chaos when I was younger, and then I finished the series this year. It was great. I loved it a lot. Winter's Heart and Crossroads of Twilight, not so much, but especially Crossroads of Twilight, that was definitely the worst part of the series. But the books at the end, The Gathering Storm, Towers of Midnight, and A Memory of Light, were amazing. I gave them all 5 stars. I thought Brandon Sanderson coming in to take over for Robert Jordan was an awesome choice by Jordan's wife. It's a little bit of a different feel to the books, but I still like them a lot. And those were my favorite books of the year. The last 3 books from the Wheel of Time series. Also, this year I read my first graphic novels, and I'm reading The Sandman by Neil Gaiman, and I also read the Buffy graphic novel for season 8. And I'm enjoying that. I haven't read many of them recently. I have 2 of the graphic novels from The Sandman that I bought, but I haven't read yet. So I'm going to hope to do that soon. I enjoy them. Some of the stories within them are a little bit hit and miss, though, but I am enjoying it. Other highlights of this year, I finished Dance of Dragons first. That was the first book I finished this year. Enjoyed that. I read The Great Gatsby this year. Great book. I can see why everyone loves it. I read a great Christian book called Unchristian, where it tackles societies and the culture's issues today with Christianity. That was pretty good. I read a Charles Bukowski book and realized that Bukowski is not for me. I read Ocean at the End of the Lane, which was amazing. Also, I read Stephen King on Writing. Great book about writing. I'm so glad I read that. I read Gone Girl. I enjoyed it, even though it's so popular. House of Leaves by Mark Danielewski. Awesome book. Really happy I read that one during October. Other books I really liked was The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. Amazing books. Killer Chronicles. Getting better and better at each book. I gave those both 5 stars. I read The Shining, my first Stephen King book in probably 15 years, and I enjoyed that. The Martian, Andy Weir, awesome sci-fi book. Gave that one a 4. I read my first independent self-published books, and I really enjoyed Faye by Graham Austin King. Great book. Some things I was disappointed with. I was disappointed with The Goblin Emperor by Catherine Addison. I was disappointed in The City of Stairs by Robert Jackson Bennett. I was disappointed in Soul Woven by Jeff Seymour. Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. That is my review of the books that I read in 2014. I'm going to read 40 of them because I'm finishing up Tigana by Guy Gabriel Kay right now, and I'm also finishing up Old Man's War by John Scalzi. I'm listening to that in audiobook. Both those books Tagana, I'm probably going to give a 4. And Old Man's War, depending on how it ends up, it's going to be a 4 or higher. I'm really enjoying that, so it's good. So I hope to finish those 2 before the end of the week and before January. And I'll make a video for 2015, but this has been 2014. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment below, and thanks.